Greetings and salutations, everyone. I am, as always, Darth Devious, bringing you another video review. And this time, from Transformers Generations Thrilling 30 line, it's the Armada Starscream. And we'll bring in his comic real quick, since I don't have his packaging anymore. And you see there, the Armada Starscream. And it's leading up into that whole Dark Cybertron you know, event that's going on right now in IDW Comics. Yeah. This was actually a gift to me from my friend Michael Bro, host of the Bro Show, who every Sunday he does either a live broadcast using I think it's Google Hangouts he uses to broadcast on YouTube. And every third Sunday, he will be putting out a video show. So, there you go. I'll put a link to his page down below. Please subscribe him, because he is really awesome. And he is a personal friend of mine that, you know, I actually know outside of YouTube. There you go. Anyway, I love this. I was a fan of, you know, the original Armada Starscream toy, and I did do a review of that last year sometime, I think. And I really liked that mold. I'm not a huge fan of the Armada show, but the character of Starscream on that show, and, you know, the way he acted was fantastic. Probably the only reason to really watch Armada is just to watch it for Starscream alone. And the toy that came out, though gimmicky, was really cool. Now, I'm not going to pull that one out because it's actually stored right now, so I don't have it anywhere near me. And it would be a lot larger because it was, you know, more in the very large Voyager class range, whereas this is a deluxe. So, there you go. Now, so far, this is the only one of this wave that I have. I haven't even seen this wave out yet. Mike happened to see two of these in his Target when we were meeting up for breakfast one day. And he snagged two of them and gave me one of them. So, that was awesome of him. Really. So, yeah. I'm going to get him transformed. It's a very simple transformation. I'm not going to go over with it. I'm actually eliminating transformations from my videos for the most part, simply because I'm trying to keep the review times down, and given with the limited time that I had to record, it's an editing nightmare to leave transformations in. So, there you go. Really cool jet mode. Now let's get him into robot mode. Be right back. Alrighty, and here we have Armada Starscream in his very cool robot mode. I really, really like this. I've had this toy for about a week now, and I've really been enjoying this. This is just really cool. He's got some really good posability. We'll go over that. Head is on a ball joint, but it also swivels because of transformation, so you get this loose neck thing, but I can live with that. He has really awesome light piping. I'm going to zoom in and see if the camera will pick it up, because it really, in fact, the entire back of his head is set up for light piping, as you can see. There you go. So his eyes glow really nicely. I know it's kind of hard to get it with this. I don't have any backlight, but that is a nice Starscream face, too. Really looks like the Armada version of Starscream from the cartoon. So come forward. Alright. Now, shoulders move back and forth. They can go 360 because he can move his wings out of the way. The wings are on ball joints, which is really nice. They go up, they go out, and there's what's really cool in here is they've got like a detail in there that looks like, you know, the robot workings to move his shoulder up like that. That's a nice touch. And like they got pistons molded onto his upper arm here. It's got a swivel. It's got a really nice elbow. The wrists move in and out. They don't rotate. That's sad, but you know, I can live with that. Not every toy is going to have wrist rotation. Nothing at the waist due to transformation. Hips are ball jointed. They have a swivel. It's got a fantastic knee joint. And his feet move back and forth, and they're also angled to give him that wide-legged stance. Alright, and then you could take his whole back assembly here, and it tabs in onto his shoulders to give him a more, you know, Armada look from the show, as you can see. And these are friction firing missiles. And you push them, they get into launch position, and boom! They do go a good distance. These are really nice friction missiles on him. Then you can push that back and lock them in place. And one other thing he has, on each of his wings, he has a sword. Just like, you know, Armada Starscream had originally. Though, on that one, it was originally the wing that became the sword. But if you want to emulate that, you can take his wing, hide it behind him, and there you go. And now he looks like Armada Starscream from the cartoon. Really nicely done. Nice, decent paint apps, though not over the top. There's a nice gray on the wing, nice Decepticon symbol, some yellow to break up all the red and gray, and a little bit of black. But otherwise, he really is awesome, and he's the first one I have from the new wave. I hopefully will be getting the rest of the wave. I do have Skywarp and Scoop pre-ordered, but I won't be getting them till sometime in March, unfortunately. And yeah, so I'm gonna bring in two other Starscreams now. We'll bring in the War for Cybertron Starscream, and we'll bring in the classic Starscream, who has the null rays from the third-party set that I bashed about a year and a half ago. The null rays still look good on him. Now, I took the coronation set off of him recently to fix his wings, because I had to fix his wings after what that third-party set did to him. And I found out something interesting with that third-party coronation set. So give me a minute and I will show you what I'm talking about. Be right back. Yeah, look at that. This coronation set from that third-party set, it actually, you can fit it on him. The crown fits almost perfectly on his head. You can try and push it down a little bit more, but it sits fine. You see the shoulder pauldrons? They don't clip on, but you know, they have enough friction to hold in place. So you can move him around, move his arms and stuff and not have a problem. And then back here, the clip that holds his back here, when these aren't on his shoulder, you put the holes from the cape through that, and there you go. And you've got the Armada Starscream with the coronation set on it. And I think that looks pretty cool. At least in my opinion. Because what Starscream isn't complete without a coronation set? Alright? The only downside is you can't take the shoulder weapons and put them on his shoulders. You gotta leave them behind him. Small sacrifice to have a cool look on this Starscream. Alright? Be right back with my final thoughts. Alright, my final thoughts on this figure. He is fantastic. He's just, I mean, I'm a big Starscream fan, you guys all know that. But even as being a big Starscream fan, he's a really nicely done figure. And I know Hasbro has been hit and miss lately. This one's a definite hit. You won't go wrong getting this. Keep your eyes peeled. Him and his wave mates are slowly showing up in stores now. And hopefully you guys will be able to find them before the evil scalpers get them. which my area seems to have a problem with, which is why I have a hard time getting some of these guys. Alrighty, that's going to do it. You all be good. He may be the noblest of Starscreams, but he's still a Starscream. Later. One last parting thought. Why did they give him a yellow spine?